Hey, Shalom. I want to start by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, who taught me this truth through the Holy Spirit. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there listening and learning. Lord's will you're edified. This is just going to be a prophecy watch. Okay, and what we're looking for, is the closing, of Babylon. Okay, and the shutting down of this place so they can bring in what the mark of the beast. Okay, now I have this article here from a couple weeks back. I've been wanting to bring it out, but now I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, and this is from the Natural News. Okay, and it's saying, okay, that the tech firm Cisco axes 5,000 jobs to make way for bigger AI investment. Okay, so we have 5,000 jobs. Cisco is one of the biggest technology firms or industries or businesses, call law Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, in America. Okay, and this is big news. Okay, 5,000 jobs is not a small thing. Okay, and there's also been a major, job loss going on in the world. Okay, and this is why the stock markets have been going down. And this is why upheaval is about to come to this place. And I'm gonna look on Google. Okay, and this is and we can't go by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Okay, what you have to do is actually go in there and look at the different articles. All right, and we'll just go with job losses this week. Okay, and we'll go to news. All right, and again, it's talking about the big tech layoffs. Microsoft lays off. Um, bear with me, cause I had a whole listing. Bear with me. Okay, and when searching for, job losses, this is one of the major things that they keep secret. Okay, because they always trying to hide this, for financial reasons. Okay, because people will start panicking, and they'll stop buying things, and they'll stop investing. Okay, so this is one of the things that they hold close to the vest. Okay, because this could cause, a hysteria in America. Okay, America is also known as Egypt. Okay, and this is what we're looking for. Let me get the scripture. This is the book Isaiah 19 and 14. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll start at 14. It says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have mangled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Okay, and this perverse spirit that the Lord is putting on here, is going into this woke mindset. Okay, and also, this transgenderism. Okay, these things are very perverse. Okay, and it's causing people to draw back. Okay, that word perverse.
Strong's H5773. If
It says it says distorting, perverting, or warping. Okay, so this place is warped. Okay, it's disgusting, and it distorts, right, the values of people. Okay, so this is what's causing people to reevaluate, whether they want to send their kids to different schools, private schools. Okay, a lot of people are taking them out of these Catholic schools. Okay, and this is causing job loss. Okay, a lot of people are not spending with certain companies. We saw Anheuser-Busch lose a lot of their customer base, Harley Davidson as well, and the list goes on and on. Okay, and this is because of the perverse spirit, and people are reevaluating if they want to associate themselves. Okay, and this is causing, a major turmoil in the financial sector of America. Okay, and this is how they've gotten all their money. Okay, let me get this. This is the book of Ezekiel 28, and I'm gonna start at 8. Um, Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at the top. Okay, because I want to explain this a little bit because though this is talking about Tyrus, okay, America can also be uh, associated with Tyrus, okay, as well as Assyria, Egypt, okay, Babylon, okay, all these foul things, because these are the characteristics that have been taken on, okay. So it says, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said that I am God, and I sit in the seat of God, and in the midst of the seas. All right, and the leaders of this people are saying just that. Okay, you have the what is it? The World Economic Forum, the WEF. One of the top spokesmen, Noah Yuval Harari, okay, saying that what the Lord is false news, okay, and that they don't need God because hey, they can create, you know, different type of weather patterns, and if there was other drought, okay, they know how to, you know, produce, the things that actually the Lord produce. Okay, so this is the mind of these people, and that's why you can liken them to them. Okay, it says, and thou hast sayest, I am God, and I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thy heart as the heart of God. Okay, because they mind in a mind, which is what heart means. Okay, in their mind, hey, they are God. Okay, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Okay, and this is what puts that pride on him. Okay, that he can create, a weather modification machine. Okay, and that he got seismic X-rays where he could see if there's different deposits of oil or water. Okay, hey, because he's wise. Okay, the Lord has made him this way, and he made him this way to destroy him. Okay, because the scriptures say, what does it say? Wisdom of wickedness is not wisdom at all. Okay, but Esau, being a proud man that he is, hey, he believed that it is. Okay, so it say, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasurers. And by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches. Okay, and that word traffic, okay, that goes into selling. Okay, merchandise. Matter of fact, let me get this. Ezekiel 28. Ezekiel 28. Okay, and let's go to that word traffic. Okay, it says merchandise, traffic, trade. Okay, so when people start examining, their affiliations with different businesses, hey, that causes, a cease to the traffic. Okay, the trade. Okay, in America, this is how America has gotten that great riches. Okay, it says, by thy great wisdom and by traffic thou hast increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Okay, so when there's no work for Babylon, okay, what's gonna happen? All right, what's gonna happen is, uh, uh, it's gonna cause Babylon to go into turmoil. Okay, and this is what we're looking for. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Isaiah 19 and 14. It said, "And the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit." Okay, so these job losses are because of not only AI, okay, which they'll tell you that, but really it's because of their policies and people starting to hate the whore, okay, and starting to disassociate itself. Okay, it goes on. It says, "Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do." Okay, so this is scanning. This is going into, not only the boss, not only the workers, okay, the average 9 to 5 Joe, but also the bosses, the CEO. Okay, all these positions are going to be cut off because of a lack of demand, and also because of the AI. So it's really the perfect storm that the Lord is putting together, okay, to bring this beast system into war. Okay, because we know that, after the Great Depression, or during the Great Depression, was when World War II was started. Okay, so when Esau, when he starts losing, okay, he starts losing control of the finances and the narrative. Hey, then he brings war. Okay, so this is what we're getting ready to see. Okay, and we can always look at it. Matter of fact, let me get this video real quick. Okay, and this guy, Rudyard Lynch, okay, he's going in, and speaking on, you know, what's on the horizon here. Okay, and this is what we've been telling you. Okay, but this is now going into the mainstream media. Okay, and this is not for monetary purposes. This is strictly for edification. So I'm gonna play this.
One of the biggest things my channel talks about is I think we are on the edge of what I call the crisis of the 21st century, which is what I think will be, and it's easy to say that it's going to be the bloodiest crisis in history because in World War II, just 70 years ago, the world had 1/4 its current population. So it's very easy to have the bloodiest crisis in history when you have 8 times as many people as the pre-industrial world. But I think the crisis that we're about to face in the next 30 years will be the bloodiest crisis in history.
Okay, and I'm gonna get a scripture real quick. Okay, I think y'all know exactly where I'm going. Okay, this is the book of Second Ezra 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh." And we know that the sword is Esau. Okay, and his destruction draweth nigh, so it's soon coming. "And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand." And this is what this guy is saying. He seems to be an Edomite, but what he's saying is, if you listen to the whole video, and the video is like an hour and some change long, okay, but what he's saying is that he foresees is the Democrats and the Republicans coming to war with each other. And why are they warring? Hey, because of the economy, okay, because of, you know, distribution of wealth, okay, females, women, okay, moral degradation, okay. This is why they're going against each other, okay, and this is what he's saying too. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. For for there shall be sedition among men." Okay, and this is another thing he goes to talk about. Okay, the seditions of these different states. Okay, seceding from the Union. Okay, which is America. Okay, and that was one of the themes in that movie Civil War. Okay, they were taught California and Texas seceded from America. Okay, and this is what sedition is. Okay, people drawn away, and matter of fact, let's get that word for the definition for sedition. Okay, that word sedition. Let's get it in there. Okay, it says incitement or resistance or insurrection against lawful authority. Okay, so they're gonna be going against not only the law but also the treaties that were in place. Okay, and these are the authorities. Okay, this is the lawful authority. These things were settled on in the court of law and agreed upon. Okay, and it also goes into, civil war. Okay, so this is what it's gonna be, people, and it's right here. All right, so it says, and there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able, for because of their pride. Okay, so this woke culture and this acceptance of different transgenderisms and artificial intelligences. Hey, this is all part of it. This is the major part of it. Okay, because of the pride. Okay, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, so let's play a little more of this video because this is exactly what he's describing. He's saying it's going to come.
Right.
Why?
Yeah. So I'm looking at a bunch of different models here, and I've triangulated a bunch of different equations to find that we are on the verge of the crisis of the 21st century. And I think it's going to be a global crisis. So let me tell you the different things I'm looking at. One of them is that Peter Turchin and Peter Zeihan's also tapped into this pretty well. I think Zeihan came on your podcast before. If you know Zeihan, you know one side of this, and I have a lot of respect for Zeihan. I think he's done a good job. Peter Turchin, pulling from David Hackett Fischer, saw that the world has these global crises every 250 years that can be predicted by three variables in a computer model. Plugging these three variables retroactively, historically, off these, you can predict the years these crises happen. And what happens in each case is that there's mass war, famine, the decline of the global population, and a change of the social structure as there's political disturbances. In the Western world, the last example of this was the French Revolution and Napoleon. That was 250 years ago. Before then, the religious wars of the 1600s that killed a third of Europe's population. Before then, the Black Death, which killed half of Europe's population. Before then, you have the fall of the Frankish Empire that destroyed centralized government in Western Europe. And you can push these as far back as you want to look. You've got the Bronze Age collapse, you have the fall of the Roman Republic, and these are predicted off three variables. And one of my favorite books ever is The Great Wave by David Hackett Fischer. And
this shows you, okay, that this devil is wiser than Daniel, man. Okay, and he's talking about computer models and every 250 years, and what Esau is doing, okay, right now he's trying to get ahead of prophecy. Okay, and how is he trying to do that? He wants to cull, okay, a certain number of the population. Okay, and this is what they're gonna do, man. Okay, this is what the elites have planned in mind, is to cull these people, man. Okay, and they have computer models, they have all kind of information, okay, so they can predict or get the people who they want to get. This is the book of Psalms 64. It says, "Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve me, my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect." Okay, because this is all designed to destroy this ministry. Okay, the men, women, sons, and daughters that understand what's going on. The perfect. It says, "Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. Okay, and this is the point where I brought this out. They accomplish a diligent search. Okay, and this is the stage that we're in right now. Okay, when they brought in that COVID, that C-19, hey, they wanted to see how many people are gonna be willing to take this. Okay, so that's part of them having a diligent search. Okay, because if they take this, then they're likely gonna take the mark of the beast as well. Okay, so this is all part of them searching out iniquities. Okay, and seeing who's gonna stand for the sin. Okay, who's gonna accept homosexuality and artificial intelligence? Who's gonna accept this and who's gonna fight back? Okay, and this is what is about to take place. Okay, the rubber is about to meet the road. Okay, but in all reality, their main objective is to destroy this truth. Okay, the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, so hey, we need to be watching so when that punch comes, hey, we could duck it. All right, and part of watching is seeing these trends in the job market. Okay, in the closings of stores. Okay, all these things combined show you when this man's getting ready to swing. Okay, when you see a man legs tighten, okay, he ball up his fists, he take a deep breath, some people blink when they punch. All these things show you that this man is getting ready to strike. Okay, so this is why we continually go into these things, and it sounds repetitious, but hey, that's just what it is. Okay, so we need to be hidden from this man. All right, so let's go back to this real quick. Job losses this week. Okay, hey, and this devil, man, this devil, there's nothing that this man won't do, okay, to try to save it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what we have here is they got the most job losses in Houston. Okay, and we've also seen a lot of STDs out there in Houston. Okay, what does it say? AI let us cut thousands of jobs. Okay, techs layoff in 2024. Job cuts at Microsoft, Google, Apple, other firms. Banks and accounting firms should brace for AI job losses. Okay, so this is what we've been telling you, man. Okay, they're gonna cut these jobs out of the way. Okay, so your only course of action is to rely on the government for your sustaining. Okay, this is why Klaus Schwab said you're gonna own nothing and be happy. Okay, because you're gonna have to have something called a universal basic income. Okay, and this is what this is gonna lead to. Okay, and I believe I seen a brother posted it the other day where they're talking about different levels of universal basic income. Okay, so they may structure it. Certain people that have certain jobs need a certain amount of more money. This is how it's gonna go, man. Okay, and we're seeing that also play out through this immigration where they're giving out free money. Okay, people are gonna be asking for the same. Hey, man, this guy Esau is a perfect devil, man. Okay, and he's setting all this up. Okay, to bring in that mark of the beast. Okay, and if you don't have any way to take care of yourself, you don't have this truth, then you're gonna take that chip. All right, it says Ubisoft suffers third round of job losses this year. Disney cuts more jobs. The U.S. added almost 1 million fewer jobs than thought, adding to concerns about the economy. Okay, so we're seeing, Egypt, stagger, okay, and no work coming for Egypt. All right, and it's going to lead to the destruction and ultimately, the downfall of our enemy Esau Edom. Okay, so I just wanted to bring out that quick one. Lord's will, you was edified. Till next time, shalom.